Good morning, boys and girls. Welcome to Wednesday's English lesson. As you can see from today's LC, we're going to describe pictures using your senses. Can I describe a picture using my senses? And we're going to look at descriptive writing over the next 2 or 3 days. We're going to focus on a part of America for these pictures that we would have covered in yesterday's lesson, and that is Florida, down in the southeast side of America. Now, Florida is a really beautiful place. If you've looked at the pictures online, you will have seen lots of lovely sandy beaches. That's where Disney World is. They also get a lot of tropical storms, but for the most part, it is a great holiday resort. It's a really nice place. So we'll have a look at this picture to start with. This is a picture of one of the Florida beaches near Miami. Would you like to be stood on this beach? And if you were there, how would you feel? It's certainly a place I would like to visit. As the sun's going down, the beach looks really attractive. It's the kind of place you could walk along with your feet in the sea, or maybe walk along that pier there. What could you hear if you were there? What could you see? What could you smell? What could you feel? Now that's what we're going to have a look at today. We're going to have a go at trying to just jot down some thoughts basically about using your senses. And then tomorrow we're going to go into writing more descriptive sentences. Now, if you were there, what could you hear in this picture? Maybe the seagulls, maybe the sound of the waves crashing on the beach, maybe people talking as they were walking by. What you could see as well, it's beautiful skies, dark clouds, dark blue clouds with sunset in the background. You've got the pier sticking out, you've got rocks in the distance, the lovely clear sky, lovely clear sea as well, very clean. I wonder what you could smell if you were there. What do you normally smell by the seaside? Maybe fish and chips, candy floss. What else could you smell? What could you feel? Could you feel the wind? What would it be like? Would it be warm? Would it be cold? I don't know. You have to make your own mind up from this picture. Now let's have a look on the next slide. We're just going to make some notes today, so I don't want you to do too much writing. And I'm going to do some examples on the board. So just what I could see a pier. I can see the blue sky. There are rocks in the distance. Sunset. Lamps on the pier. Let's stop there. So much more I could add on to that one. I could start talking about the waves and the colour of the waves. I'm just going to move this and make it slightly smaller so we can get more in. Okay. When I mention smell, I'm going to put smell seaweed maybe. Smell maybe fish and chips, as we often do down the beach. Mention candy floss. What else could you smell there? Seafood. Mentioned the word feel. So here I'm just making short notes, not full sentences or anything like that, just whatever pops into my head at the time. I'm going to put a warm breeze in there. Maybe also how you're feeling deep down. I would feel happy, content, comfortable. My spelling's right. What could I hear? Seagulls shouting, whispers, the waves crashing. So just on that one picture, I've already made quite a few notes using my different senses. The only one I've missed off is taste, but I've left that off on purpose because it's quite a difficult one to describe. And most of the time you're not tasting something until you're eating it. So this is what I want you to do today. We're going to use different images and try and think how we would feel if we were there. So like in the example, I just want you to note down what you could see, what you could hear, what you could feel, or what you could smell if you were in that place. Now, you don't need to write full sentences, just make short notes and we'll move on to that tomorrow. Just record your ideas. Here's another example here, completely different from the previous one. One of the beaches in Miami in Florida. You'll probably hear a lot more conversation going on here. We've got the boats. They would make noises. What do they look like? What do they sound like? What does it feel like to have your feet dipped in the sand there? Is it going to be cold? Is it going to be warm? What do you think? Okay, you can give me so much description. So your task today, and I've put these inside your portfolios, you've got a sheet with some pictures on, and I just want you to use your different senses to tell me what you could see, hear, feel, and smell. So just make some short notes and we'll move on to more description tomorrow. So good luck with that. These sheets will be in your portfolio and you're not writing full sentences, just making some short ideas. Okay, short notes.